Tony Maritato is back for another interview today. He's also been working with the Amazon Influencer Program. I first heard about this, I think at the end of last year, like 2022, and people were starting to get some traction. And apparently, this is kind of a golden age, right? It's just opening up. People are starting to use it and earning really good money. Tony goes into all the details. I haven't played with the influencer program at all, but Tony tells us all about it. The cool thing is Tony's been very busy. He actually created another course on the Amazon Influencer Program. If you remember last week, he released a course on a directory website. So these are kind of alternative areas that I haven't even dabbled in yet. So it's really cool that Tony has spent a lot of time on it, and he's been able to earn a significant amount of money in a very short time because there's just not that much competition out there. So I'm going to send it to the interview. Check out his course. I am an affiliate, so if you enroll, I'll get a commission, which I appreciate to help support the show. And let's hear from Tony. Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the Doug Show. My name is Doug Cunnington, and my friend Tony Maritato is back. Today, we're going to talk about the Amazon Influencer Program, which I know it's out there, but I actually don't know very much about it. The crazy thing is Tony has basically just started. He's only a few months into the program. He's already earning a significant amount of money, which kind of blew my mind. So I'm really, really interested personally to learn more because maybe I need to dip my toes in the water as well. So Tony, how's it going today?
Doug, thanks again for having me back. This is one of those topics that, like you said, I think it's the hidden gem. I put out on my social media feed, I was like, I was late to the party with TikTok. I'm still not on TikTok. I was late to the party with YouTube. I was late to the party with all of these other platforms. This one, I feel like we're hitting it right at the right time.
Okay. So before we go too far, Tony, you've been on the show several times. We're going to link up to the previous episodes, but just super quick intro. What do you do? How'd you get into online marketing and such?
Yeah, so I'm a physical therapist by profession. I treat patients in the clinic every single day. I have a physical therapy practice here in Ohio. But I had always loved communication. I always loved getting, marketing information in front of the right people. And so I got into websites. I created my clinic website. I got into Facebook. I built Facebook groups, YouTube channel. And once I found you and other individuals out there teaching me about SEO, teaching me about growing traffic to websites, I completely fell in love with niche websites and the realization that I could get the information that I have inside my head to the person anywhere on the globe who has questions that I can answer. Like, that's the driving force behind what I do. And as a physical therapist or anybody in healthcare, we're getting paid less every year. Like, nobody is surprised about that. So when I find a program like this that I can monetize in my spare time, I can stop anytime I want to stop. I can, build the content and then leave it alone and let it just grow. I want to get the word out to other people because this offsets the money that I lose in healthcare when insurance cuts rates.
Okay, perfect. Let's get into some of the nuts and bolts. So I kind of envision it this way. We'll get a quick overview about the influencer program. We'll learn a little bit about the timeline and what we should expect if we're trying to get into it, and dig into some of the details, like who is this for really? So what is the Amazon Influencer Program?
Yeah, so most of us, I'm sure your audience is going to know the Amazon Associate Program. That's basically where you find products that you like, you put affiliate links on your website, a client clicks on that link, goes to Amazon, you receive a commission. In 2021, I found out about the Amazon Influencer Program. It was separate from the affiliate program. You have to be an affiliate member, an associate member, in order to apply to the influencer program. But at that time, it was very clearly stated you had to have a social media following. It was recommended that it was 10,000 subscribers or followers. So when I applied in 2001, I was approved with my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel had over 20,000 subscribers at the time. And I didn't do anything with it. I was like, okay, so I'm an Amazon influencer. I didn't want to do Amazon Live, and that was starting to become popular at that time. I was recommending products with the associate program anyway. So I got approved, but I didn't do anything. It just kind of sat there. Then in October of 2022, I realized, wait, Amazon has influencer video. And I've heard it go by different names. There's Amazon Video Shorts, there's Amazon Influencer Video. But now, like, all of a sudden the clouds parted and the sun was shining through. So now I realize, because I've made thousands of YouTube videos, and I do unboxings and I do reviews, and it's all products that I use in my clinic every single day. All of a sudden I realized that if I upload a video, and I don't even have to be in front of the camera. I like to be in front of the camera, but I don't have to be. Of a product that I'm using that's for sale on Amazon, I don't have to purchase it on Amazon. It just has to be for sale on Amazon. That video will go into a number of different places. And if any consumer watches my video and then buys the product, I get the same affiliate commission that I would have gotten if they were on my website. And we'll talk about numbers and when you're ready, but it is ridiculous. You know, my YouTube channel has had 4 million views over the lifetime. It gets about 2 million views in the last 12 months. My income from that is a fraction of the income from Amazon Influencer. But your videos basically can go on the product page up at the top where the photos of the product are. There's usually a link and you'll see a couple videos. If you click on that, it can go there. If you scroll down the product page, there's a carousel usually down toward the bottom below the product description above the user comments. Usually you'll have videos there. And I can't even tell you how many products. I mean, of course, Amazon is a Goliath of products. How many products don't even have a single video? So there are products, since I'm a physical therapist, Doug, I know we've talked about physical therapy before, those rubber bands you use in the physical therapy clinic, there are major companies that produce those rubber bands that don't have any videos on their product. So I'm literally the only influencer with a video on that product. And it's a product I've used for 20 years in the clinic. So my video is very real, very authentic. That's the way the program is. So timeline. Once you get approved for Amazon Associate, you can then apply to Amazon Influencer. You have to have a minimum threshold of social followers across one of the major social media platforms. But once you get approved for the influencer program, you can apply then to upload videos. You upload 3 videos. Those 3 videos have to be approved. They're manually reviewed. There's guidelines. You can't mention prices. You can't mention certain things. You can't direct them off the Amazon website. Pretty simple stuff. Mm-hmm. In my experience, I was approved with my first 3 videos at the end of October 2022. It was December 1st that my account was, quote, unlocked and my videos were now live. So it was about a 5 to 6 week window, even after my first 3 videos got approved, before my videos went live on the website. And then it was just off to the races. We can talk about numbers when you're ready.
Perfect. Yeah. How much are we talking?
So I'm looking at it right now. Between December 1st and February 5th, I've generated a total of $2,570 in commission. My videos have had 27,000 views. And if anybody knows YouTube, like, just imagine 27,000 video views and you make $2,570. The CPM, RPM is ridiculous when it comes to that. But basically, if you watch the chart, I know you guys can't see it. It starts at, $1 and then $5 and $20. My biggest one day was $150. Over the last week, my last 7 days, I've collected $600 in commissions. And this is only related to Amazon Video. My Amazon affiliate account, it makes about $200 a month, but it's been stuck at that number for like 5 years. It hasn't grown. It hasn't fallen. It's just there. the numbers I share with you guys here, it's just related to Amazon Video Influencer.
Okay. That's amazing. And I'm curious, how many videos do you have published now?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked. So I counted this morning. I've got 142 videos that are public, that are published. Like most things, you think of the 80-20 rule. About 20% of those videos are driving 80% of the income. All of the videos, there's no video on my channel really that's more than a couple minutes. There's a couple I took from YouTube because you can repurpose. If you have something on YouTube or Instagram, you can put it on Amazon. There's no exclusivity required. Those are longer videos. They're more educational, but most of my content is between 2 and 3 minutes. It's all recorded on an iPhone. It's all just handheld. There's nothing special going on. There's no post-production editing. About half of them do have a dedicated thumbnail, but if you don't take a dedicated thumbnail, the Amazon platform will just generate a thumbnail just like YouTube would for you. Trying to think what else. There's some pretty cool stuff related to SEO that I want to mention once you ask me your other questions about it.
Okay. We highlighted a lot. So number one, the video length is 2 to 3 minutes. So is that kind of ideal? Like people don't want to watch too much. They just need a little confirmation that the product is not a piece of junk. What are we looking for?
I think like most things, the video needs to be as long as it needs to be to convey the message, but no longer than that. I've heard from other YouTube influencers that Amazon requires 30 seconds of watch time before you get the cookie for the commission. But I don't think that's right. I've never seen that published in the Amazon guideline. I've never seen that in the user agreement. And there are other shorter than 30-second videos that do say earning a commission. So I'm not quite sure. I haven't confirmed that 30-second number, but I can tell you, from my perspective, the way I make the videos, everything, like I do shoes, I do exercise equipment, everything has been used. I usually intro with, "Hi, my name's Tony Maritato. I'm a licensed physical therapist. And I want to talk to you today about, these shoes that I've been wearing for the last 18 months. And I flip them around and I show the wear pattern. I show what I love about them. I show what I don't like so much about it. And pretty much 90 seconds to 2 minutes is enough time for me to do that. I've got 53% view duration across all of my videos. So I do know that people are watching them. Again, they're giving us some of the YouTube metrics. But that's about it. And then it goes down to, on YouTube, we're focused on thumbnail and title, catch the attention and get the click. What's different about Amazon is first you look at the competition. So most of the time they don't put more than 6 videos in the carousel. And then they show videos for related products. But I've noticed some really, really high competitive, like I did a video on my iPhone gimbal on the Osmo 6. No chance my video can compete with some of the professional videos that are out there, but I have received commissions, so I know people are watching my video. I just did an installation video. I had a 50-inch flat panel Samsung TV. I recorded the video of unboxing the wall mount, unboxing the TV, mounting everything up. It turned into a 3-minute video. Again, my video is nowhere near the quality of the professional videos that are out there, but I think there's an authenticity that comes with a real human who's doing something in real life. And so I've been earning, $5 or $7 commissions when somebody buys this 50-inch flat panel. And I've been seeing those commissions come in. So we're all learning. We're all trying to figure this out. And there are some observations that I've made that I just haven't seen other people talk about.
You led me to the next question anyway. So you're recording on the iPhone, which can do really good quality. You mentioned, having a gimbal and, if you have good audio and good lighting, an iPhone is going to be hard to distinguish from another, relatively high quality DSLR or mirrorless camera or something like that. you have the ability to shoot with your other cameras, your DSLR or whatever. So are you intentionally shooting on the iPhone to have the authenticity?
I prioritize for low friction. It's just so much easier. Like this camera we're on right now, it's set up 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, low friction. My iPhone's always in my hand. I keep the little gimbal attachment on there and I just pop it on and I go. I don't script, I don't plan, I don't do anything. And that's how I got to 142 published videos in 30 days, was because I literally just went around my house. I was like, this is on Amazon, record the video. This is on Amazon. Like I've done the most obscure things. I've done door stoppers. I did my air fryer in addition to the other stuff. So I'm just optimizing for volume because I do believe there are going to be some big competitors coming in that are just mass produce 1,000 videos a day, you know? And so I want to kind of get in there. I want to lay my groundwork. I want to plant my seeds while I can. This way I'm, there for the long haul.
And yeah, that's funny. So literally you're going around and you're like, this is a product that you can get on Amazon. Why don't I do a quick review?
Yep. Yeah.
That's awesome. Because I was like, maybe I'll, there's a few products that I know that are sort of like maybe higher dollar. Like I'm thinking of my microphone or some of the recording or camera equipment that I have around here. And those are probably going to be kind of competitive because there's other creators like us that also have those same exact products. So maybe those will be more competitive. It doesn't mean I shouldn't do it, but
and that's the thing. I look at it as it's a 2-minute commitment. Like literally, I record the video on my phone. I trim the edges if I need to trim the edges on my phone. I upload from my phone. And the way the process works, if nobody's done it, you upload the video into the platform. Once you're approved for Amazon Video, you'll have a button that says create content. I click it. It asks me for the video. I upload it. It asks me to title it, which we'll talk about SEO power there. And then you tag the product. And so Amazon is very specific about only tag the product that's actually in the video. So you can do a one product video, but you can also do multiple product videos. So in my clinic, I've got boxing gloves, focus mitts, and a heavy bag. So I did one video. I tagged those 3 products. I discussed those 3 products using those 3 products. And one video gave me those 3. When I did one here in my home studio, so my little nifty 50 lens, in one video, I could do my lens, I could do my camera, and I could do my mic, and I don't know that there's benefit to a single product video. I haven't seen a major difference in one product versus 3 products or more, but I can tell you that, you're talking about a 3-minute time commitment. And I've recorded demonstrations of myself actually record the video and upload the video, and I'm done in 3 minutes. So yeah, this Yeti is a competitive item, but I'll roll the dice for 3 minutes. Sure. Because the payout on the other end could be very significant.
And you never know which one's going to take off for some reason or another. Like that one may go. It's never the one you think either. So
no. And something that's really interesting that I've realized is I had a video on Crocs. Crocs are a super popular product. My kids all wear Crocs. So I recorded a video on Crocs. The video accumulated 344 views and then stopped. And all of a sudden, for no apparent reason, no more views on that video. So I recorded a second video on Crocs. And now that second video is ranking again and gathering views and gathering commissions. Both videos were like 2.5 minutes. Neither one of them was majorly involved. So I'm realizing that if one product stops producing, I'll just record another video on that product.
And does it replace your initial video, or are they both available?
So great question. When you go to the product page and you look at the videos, there can be multiple videos by the same influencer on the product. In the Crocs situation, the first video just stopped showing. So I recorded the new video and now the new video is showing. On another device that I use in my clinic, I recorded the first video And then I recorded the second, and both of them are there in the video carousel. Both of them are receiving, views and traffic.
Okay. And before we talk about the SEO portion, any details on thumbnails? Is it pretty much like YouTube? You can put a little caption on there. You want to make it kind of flashy so people notice it.
Exactly. You're trying to catch the visual, attention of the viewer. So arrows are great. Very few words. Nobody's reading your thumbnail. I try to find I do take a separate dedicated photo for my thumbnail. I don't take a screen capture when I can. And I look at the carousel of videos that's already showing. If there's 5 of them with an arrow pointing to something, I'm not going to do an arrow. I just go opposite of whatever else is already there, but use the YouTube principle of catching the viewer's attention and you should do great.
All right. One more thing before we go to the SEO. You mentioned when you published the first 3 videos or when you submitted them, it took about 6 weeks to be approved. Now that you had your first 3 videos approved, can you just publish, or is each video reviewed manually every time?
Every single video is reviewed. I've had 2 videos out of the last 120 that were rejected. I had to try and figure out, they do give you a little bit of a description of why it's rejected. I realized the reason why was it was an unboxing video. And in the video, you could see the label. I don't think you could read the address, but you could see the label. And so anything that references location, address, anything like that is going to immediately get rejected. So yes, every single video, even after the first 3 are approved, they still go through a review process. I don't know if it's algorithm or manual or how that works, but everyone is going to be reviewed and approved. I'm finding that they're typically approved within 24 hours. And then it's about another 24 to 48 hours before the video shows up on the product page. So about 3 days total before you start seeing anything.
Do you know why it was like 6 weeks for the first? Is it like a longer delay when you're first starting out and now they can maybe streamline your approval process?
Yeah, I think it's a trust thing. From what I've heard and what I understand, it's a human actually reviewing the articles or the videos. And just to clarify, so the first 3 that you upload, they'll usually get approved within 2 or 3 days. But then from that approval till your account is, quote, unlocked, there's a little lock on it, unlocked, and the videos are actually live. That's been 5 to 6 weeks. And I know a bunch of other people that have gone through exactly the same process and same time frame. I don't know why. I have to assume, and this is pure conjecture, that Amazon is scaling this program. There's been several times in the last couple of days, I go to one of my videos and I try to do something and I get a 404 page and I can't access it. And then maybe 20 minutes later, it's available again.
Okay.
So I just think that they're scaling the system and working this stuff out.
Got it. Okay. Very good. Any other details around like uploading or the approval process or anything like that?
No, I think you have to know your personality. I'm a kind of shoot first and ask questions later. I'm just going to record, upload a bank of content, see what performs well, and then refine my system. So like I haven't uploaded in the last week, where other days I was uploading 10 videos a day. Mm-hmm. But now I'm in kind of the review process and see what's going on and see where I'm going to take this. And ultimately, how do I monetize this in other ways? And that's what we're going to talk about now.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's do the SEO part.
So I realized probably about 2-3 weeks in, if I Google search the exact title of my video that I uploaded to Amazon, it's showing up as an organic rank or organic listing SERP result in Google. So now where before I was trying to title to get the click, like best electric lawnmower I've used in 3 years or whatever. Now I'm like, what would I want this to show up on Google for? So before I even title my videos, I'll do keyword research. I'll look at Google SERP results. I'll see what's out there. So I did a video on a TENS unit, electric stimulation, where I just simply named it how to use a TENS unit. And what I'm experimenting with is not just review content because, yeah, it's kind of the main part of it, but it's also we can do instructional videos. So I did an instructional video on how to use a straight cane, how to use a quad cane, how to use a cane on stairs. Each one of those videos tags the product, and I'm receiving, I just counted I think I did $102 in cane commissions because of those 3 cane instructional videos. But those instructional videos also rank in Google. And of course, Amazon has high domain authority. So I do believe that if I find the right recipe of proper keywords in the title of the video, I can start getting those videos ranking organic in Google. When somebody clicks on it, it takes them to the Amazon video. Then what I do is I create written content. So I'll write an article either with exactly the same name or a close variation of the name. And then I'll have links within my article that you click here, it'll take you to the Amazon video. I don't know, and I haven't found this anywhere. Doug, you probably know, your viewers probably know, it's against terms of service for us to email an Amazon affiliate link. Amazon has to be able to track where the link is coming from. So no email, no closed private groups, nothing like that. But I don't know if it's the same if I send a viewer to either my Amazon storefront or if I send a viewer to the Amazon video. I'm not risking it, but I don't know if I can embed a link to the video because the video does have a dedicated page on Amazon. So, and then from the video page, you would then click into the product page. Okay. It's just stuff we got to figure out.
Yeah, that's interesting. I know, you can't email an Amazon affiliate link, but it seems like if you're linking to the video, that seems like it would be okay, but I don't know.
Yeah. When I get, I'm at $2,000, $2,500 a month in my second month, I'm not going to risk getting my account banned. So I'm not even trying, but maybe one of your viewers will know. So kind of my workflow with that is I optimize the title for SEO. I create the article related to that video topic. And then what I don't see a lot of people doing, I actually created a separate YouTube channel because I don't want product videos on my main YouTube channel. So I upload my video to Amazon. I upload my video to YouTube. I'm going to mention Ezoic here because Ezoic has the Humix platform. And so then I import my video from YouTube to Humix. So I've got multiple opportunities for that video to kind of gain traction, to start growing. I've had several videos on Humix that grew to many tens of thousands of views that on YouTube barely broke 100 views. So I'm casting a wide net that allows me multiple ways to monetize that piece of content.
Perfect. And I wouldn't have thought to post them on YouTube and then Humix as well. Interesting. So any of those can rank and be monetized too.
And the thing about Humix different is like YouTube, somebody else could write an article and embed my video and I would gain income from those views, but they have to kind of select my video. They have to know about my video on Humix. When you create an article and then Ezoic is monetizing that page, Humix will programmatically grab videos and put them on that page if the page doesn't already have a video ad on there. So I make money through Humix even if somebody doesn't intentionally select my video because the algorithm will grab my video and put it on their page.
Very cool. So one other thing that I realized here as we're going through it. So you're doing some how-to type videos that could fit in for SEO standpoint, right? So maybe those videos are going to rank on Google. Someone would click from Google, watch the Amazon video, they may make a purchase. You're also putting that video on the Amazon product is the influencer program. But it's occurring to me now that you could do like the little product review. You maybe can do a couple how-to videos on that product, right? So you can you could have multiple videos on that product for different things, not just like, multiple reviews, which would be redundant, but it could be, how to use a cane when it's icy outside, or how to use a cane when you just had some replacement surgery and that sort of thing. Am I thinking about this right?
Yes, exactly right. And so that's just that many more opportunities for you to take more than one spot in the video carousel on Amazon, more opportunities for, Amazon to pick up other videos if one's underperforming and it goes to a different one. Yeah, you're just giving yourself a better chance.
So sounds like a lot of positive things here, a little bit of a delay to get into the system and all that kind of stuff. What are some other downsides or things that are negative about the influencer program?
I think the biggest downside is just you have to have a social media following. You have to have those followers or subscribers. Now, you can look at it as a negative if you're not approved, but it's obviously a major positive if you are approved. That creates a little bit of a moat around who's in the program. Now, what I don't know, and this, starts to skirt a little bit of the edge here, is, okay, so if I need, 1,000, 10,000 subscribers, a lot of these videos are faceless videos anyway. Can I just go buy an account? Can I buy an existing YouTube or Instagram or some account that's already got the following, throw some of my videos up there, and then use that to apply into the influencer program? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know what the repercussion of that is. We did look into, once you're a member, do the videos have to be your videos? Could you assemble a team and have other people create the videos? There was an indication in the guidelines that said you had to be the one, but there are influencer channels out there that have multiple influencers under one brand name. So again, you could probably press your luck. It depends on your risk tolerance. I don't know how quick, they're going to catch that stuff or what they're going to do. But definitely the biggest downside for anybody who's thinking about this right now who hasn't done it is you do need that social media following.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you just triggered another idea. I'm going to pull a couple things together. Tony, do you know the tool Descript?
No.
Okay. So it's, you can upload a video or an audio file and it'll give you a transcript.
Okay.
And then you can edit the video or audio based on the transcript. So you could save a lot of time if you're not a savvy video editor. And it's kind of an all-in-one solution for a couple things. It's not perfect, but it does some pretty cool stuff. So you get this transcript and you can remove filler words. So there's preset filler words that'll automatically remove them. Sometimes the cuts are a little abrupt, but it's pretty darn good. The cool thing that I haven't played with yet, but you can upload audio and it can learn your voice. And then it can read, right? I could just upload a file, a text file, and it'll read that in my voice. So you can see where I'm going with this, right?
I do.
So maybe I have, 20 articles I've already written and I could just upload it to Descript. My voice will read it. It's literally my voice. I uploaded like 90 minutes of audio, of which I have probably, over 1,000 hours of just audio of me talking, which is weird. So I uploaded like 90 minutes. It's trained on my voice. And then I could just have B-roll or I could shoot my own video, but I don't actually, number one, I don't have to write it. I don't have to say it either. So any thoughts? It's definitely a risky thing, but I'm like, put together a couple technologies and then I remove myself, but it's still my voice.
Yeah, no, I think that's great. I mean, especially if you have, other people, like I've done several videos where it's a really loud, noisy environment and I can't catch good audio. So I just do the video, Then I record a voiceover separately and I just combine the two of them. I know video editing. I use DaVinci Resolve myself. I love it. I've used it for years. I used to do Final Cut Pro and Adobe Premiere. But even with this, remember, I love low friction. So for me, when I do the video and then separately the audio, what I do is I record the video on my phone. Then I play the video on my phone and I screen capture on my phone while I record my audio on my phone. So I just do it all in one shot. But what your solution is something that allows you to scale so other people could do the product stuff. And then your voice comes in over that. I think it's awesome. I think you iron out some kinks, but yeah, like that's an SOP that would totally work.
Mm-hmm. And I think, a little of the struggle would be getting the video, that would be important, but, that's a problem to solve also.
Yeah.
And technically, generally I like your approach where like you just grab your phone, it's right there, it looks more authentic, you don't have to prepare, and you could do just a ton of them, and it's, pretty fast, low risk. You're not wasting too much time on it. So, yeah. Okay, cool. Any other things to cover that we didn't talk about already?
No, I think as I continue to learn, we'll continue to share the ideas and the realizations that come out of this. But from everything that I've heard, Google is the biggest search engine. YouTube is the second biggest. Mixed results on number 3, but I think Amazon is right in there. And so I've always loved the idea of optimizing Amazon. I used to put up t-shirts for sale on Amazon so that if you searched my name, I would show up on Amazon. I'd never sold a t-shirt. I probably sold 5, but it was more just to have me listed as, a brand on Amazon. So I just think that Amazon is such a huge marketplace. And while I would never do fulfillment by Amazon or any of the other things, I think this gives the audience, you search my name on Amazon, Google will show you all, if not most of my videos in Google search. And I think that's going to have huge value, even more than the thousands of dollars that I'm earning monthly on the commissions.
Tony, it's been amazing as always. Where should people find you?
You can always find me through my YouTube channel. My main one's Learn Medicare Billing on YouTube. You can also find me on Facebook under the name Anthony Maritato. Same for LinkedIn.
Cool. So we'll link up all that stuff. And actually, I'll ask now, if people have questions for you, they should probably just ask in the YouTube comments. Will that work for you?
Definitely. I'll track Doug's video. If you guys want questions answered, put them on Doug's video down in the script or in the comments.
Perfect. All right, Tony, hopefully we'll catch up with you in a few months and see how things are going.
Great. Thanks, Doug.